Hi and welcome to Learn German through history, culture and art. In today's video, you are going to learn how to order in German. As always, there are different ways to order meals and drinks, but let's start with the basic way to order a coffee. Previously, you have already learned how to greet someone, so you can decide whether you want to say Hallo, or depending on the time, Guten Morgen, Guten Tag, Guten Abend. The waiter will then ask you, Was möchten Sie bestellen? Which means, what would you like to order? Was möchten Sie bestellen? Or, was kann ich Ihnen bringen? What can I bring you? Was kann ich Ihnen bringen? One coffee, please, simply means einen Kaffee bitte. Einen Kaffee bitte. You can also say, ich nehme einen Kaffee. I'll take a coffee. Ich nehme einen Kaffee. These are very simple sentences and also rather considered casual. So for instance, if you are in a small coffee shop or if you buy from a street vendor. If you want to be more polite, I suggest the following. Ich hätte gerne eine Tasse Kaffee. I would like to have a cup of coffee. Ich hätte gerne eine Tasse Kaffee. Or you can say, ich möchte eine Tasse Kaffee bitte. Again, it means, I would like to have a cup of coffee, please. Ich möchte eine Tasse Kaffee bitte. Then the waiter might ask you if you want the coffee with milk and sugar. Möchten Sie Milch und Zucker dazu? Möchten Sie Milch und Zucker dazu? If you want both, you can just say Ja bitte. Yes, please. Ja bitte. Nein, danke means no thank you. Nein, danke. Nur mit Milch bitte. Just with milk, please. Nur mit Milch bitte. Nur mit Zucker bitte. Just with sugar, please. Nur mit Zucker bitte. Möchten Sie noch etwas dazu? Would you like something else? Möchten Sie noch etwas dazu? Einen Schokomuffin bitte. A chocolate muffin, please. When you're ready to pay, you can ask for the bill. Die Rechnung bitte. The bill, please. Die Rechnung bitte. Now let's have a closer look at the sentences. Was möchten Sie bestellen? What would you like to order? In this context, was means what. It has also other meanings, but for now it's enough if you remember that it means what, as in what's wrong. Was ist denn los? Möchten, would like, wish is a tricky verb. It's actually a form of the modal verb mögen, which means to like, as for instance, I like you, ich mag dich. Modal verbs are used to express, for instance, a wish. I want to, I like to. But they also express possibility, necessity, or obligation. I can, I must, and so on. Möchten is a very polite way to express your wish and is used very often. Ich möchte. Du möchtest. Er möchte. Wir möchten. Ihr möchtet. Sie möchten. Finally, bestellen means to order. Let's continue with the second sentence. Was kann ich Ihnen bringen? What can I bring you? Kann or its infinitive form können is your second modal verb and means can or able to. It's a very important verb, so it's quite useful to know it by heart. Ich kann. Du kannst. Er kann. Wir können. Ihr könnt. Sie können. The next word is Ihnen, and this means you. Now in the video how to introduce yourself, you have learned that you means du if you talk to one person in a familiar situation, sie in a formal situation, ihr if you talk to several people in a familiar situation, and again sie, the plural polite form. However, these words are the person pronouns in the nominative case. The German language has 4 different cases: Nominativ, Genitiv, Dativ, and Akkusativ. I will explain the German declination and the 4 cases later, so don't worry about that. For now, it's just important that you recognize the forms. So in the Dativ, the polite singular form of you changes from Sie to Ihnen. The last word in the sentence is easy. To bring means bringen. The next sentence is einen Kaffee bitte, a coffee please, or one coffee please. Now to understand this sentence properly, you need to know that the German language has 3 genders: masculine, feminine, and neuter. Here's some examples. Man is masculine, so it's ein Mann, a man, or der Mann, the man. Woman is feminine, so it's eine Frau, a woman, or die Frau, the woman. Finally, child is neuter, so it's ein Kind, a child, and das Kind, the child. Now coffee is masculine in German, so der Kaffee and ein Kaffee. But why is it einen Kaffee then? Because ein Kaffee is the nominative case. In this sentence we need Akkusativ. Similar to the person pronoun, each time the case changes, the indefinite article changes as well. So ein Kaffee changes to einen Kaffee. Don't worry about that too much, as I said before, I will explain the cases later. Finally, bitte means please. Ich hätte gerne eine Tasse Kaffee. I would like to have a cup of coffee is our next sentence. Hätte is a form of haben, and haben means to have. Now, although hätte and gerne are very common words, I will explain their meaning and how they are used another time, because I think it would be too much for one session. Just try to remember that ich hätte gerne is a very polite form to express I would like to have. Cup is feminine, so die Tasse and eine Tasse. Instead of ich hätte gerne, you can also say ich möchte. Ich möchte eine Tasse Kaffee. Möchten Sie Milch und Zucker dazu? Would you like to have milk and sugar with it? Die Milch, milk. Der Zucker, sugar. Und, and finally, dazu has various meanings, but in this context, it means with it. Ja bitte, nein danke are also very useful phrases. Ja means yes. Nein means no. Bitte, please. And finally, danke, thank you. Just with milk, please is nur mit Milch bitte. Nur means just or only, and mit is with. Möchten Sie noch etwas dazu? Would you like something else? The word noch means something like in addition to. For instance, anything else? Sonst noch etwas? Etwas means something or anything. For example, do you notice anything? Merkst du etwas? Now the last sentence. Die Rechnung bitte. The bill, please. Bill is feminine in German, so die Rechnung. Now I know that was a lot, so in order to make learning easier for you, I included 3 links in the description, which will lead you to some short videos of Loriot. Loriot was a German comedian, actor and writer who died in 2011. He was and is still very popular in Germany and is considered as one of the greatest comedians of Germany. I've also included a link to an article by the newspaper The Guardian if you want to have a short summary of his life. Also, the videos are, I think, from the late 1980s and early 1990s, so not new, but they have English subtitles. And of course, everyone has a different kind of humor, but I still hope that you will enjoy them, and most importantly, that you learn new words in context.